It's around 7 p.m. We are a little bit later in the day. I was supposed to be over here in town by 6:30. Of course, you can see we're a little bit late. We're always late to everything that we're supposed to be on time to. And in this video, we're gonna be going over some things to watch out for when buying a Supra, or some things that you may not even know about the Supra until you actually have it. We drove over 30 minutes to my buddy's shop to go pick up one of our rental vehicles, so that's a huge thing that I've been working on for the past couple of months. If you're wondering why I'm not modding the Supra, all of my money has been going to that, which is gonna pay off. It's gonna pay for all the car mods and a lot more to come. So let's head over to his shop. We are late, like I said, 30 minutes late. Only 30 minutes late. Let's get going. Let's head over to his shop. We don't want to keep him waiting. I know his store hours are from sometime in the morning to around 5 p.m. and it's currently 7 p.m. I don't want to make him stay even later, so let's go pick up the car and we'll see you guys over there. Usually I don't like to combine my personal stuff with car stuff, but if you guys are interested in what I actually do and what we do on a normal day-to-day basis, we can definitely make videos about that. If it's something you guys are interested in, if there's anything that I can give you guys any advice with or help you guys out with, if you're young, getting in the car scene, I can definitely bring you guys along more with that. I wasn't even joking when I said we were 5 minutes away. I think it was more like 2 minutes. We're already here. This is his shop. It's called P&W Performance. So if you guys are in the Eastern Oregon area, specifically in Boardman, let's go ahead and park up here and go inside because they are waiting for us. All right, let's get out of the car and let's go talk to them, see how they're doing and see how everything looked. So this is one of the cars that we dropped off this morning, but this is the car that we're picking up today. So let's go talk to the guys, see how everything looked, and so you guys can meet Lalo if you guys haven't seen him. It's been a while since I put him in a vlog, but I do want to shout them out and put them in the vlog. That way if you guys need any work done, those are your go-to guys here in Boardman. Don't forget that. Let me throw up their address and their at. I want to see how everything looked. As far as everything that you saw, was there any issues with the car?
No, everything literally turned out pretty good. The job we did was actually a quick install, so
yes,
it came out perfect.
Oh yeah, that's what I like to hear. It's easy when it's easy for them. That's why I try not to buy a beat up car. You know, it's harder to maintain. It's harder to find all the issues with the car. Nice and ready. We're just waiting for the plates, which should be here in a couple weeks. Let's take the keys. Damn, bro, it's just a little dirty, huh?
Dirty.
I'm just playing, bro. But shout out to them. They're always getting me right. So not only are they working on these two cars, we have a third one that I need to bring over to them. Let's check out what they did and we'll pick up the camera, talk about the Supra here in just a second. We ran into a little problem. So I came by myself. I have to take this car back home. So it's either I leave this car here or I leave this car here and come back with someone else. But I think we're gonna take the daily. Let's let the Supra rest for a couple days. I'll probably come in like 2 days to pick this up. So I'm gonna leave it either at my buddy's shop, P&W Performance. Once again, if you guys need any work done, if you guys have any performance parts you need installed, these are your guys. They also do diagnostic repairs. Anything that you need car related, these are your go-to guys. Let me give you a little 360 of their shop. I don't think I've shown you guys their shop, but like I said, we kind of ran into an issue where we have to choose what car to take. That's the only downside of all my friends being at work right now. I have nobody to take me. Let me show you guys around the shop. They have all these cars in the back that they need to work on, so they're definitely staying busy, and they were able to squeeze me in, so that's W friends right there. Now that you guys saw the shop, let's get back to the video. What are some things you should consider when looking for a Supra, when looking to buy a Supra, or all of the above? And the main thing is, you're gonna get a lot of the "is that a BMW" comments, which you kind of get used to over time. It honestly never really bothered me, but anytime I post a video on TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, there's always that one person asking, or not even asking, but just trolling, saying, "Is it a BMW?" Because if you guys don't know already, it is a BMW engine and it has a lot of BMW parts on this car. So that is for sure one thing to keep in mind. If you're someone that gets mad pretty easy or triggered, definitely I wouldn't say buy this car. Anything else on the car is amazing. If you guys were to buy this car, you guys would love everything about it. So that is just one thing. Another thing to consider, it might just be a personal opinion, but I do not like how the Supra looks bone stock without the wing, with a pretty big gap in the ride height, with no lip in the front. And that's just my opinion. I honestly don't like what it looks like when it's completely bone stock. So another third thing to consider is how small the trunk space actually is. I know it is a sports car, so you can't really complain about it. But one of my viewers actually mentioned there is a cover that you're actually able to pop off, which I didn't know until one of my viewers told me, which is pretty sick. There's a lot of people out here watching my videos that are a lot smarter than I am. So I actually took it off, and now I have access to all this space right here. So if you do buy this car, just know that all you have to do is smack it up and slide it out, and boom, you just gain yourself a ton more space in the trunk, which honestly came in clutch. I really like how it looks more open as well. And with that being said, is talking about space, let's go over to the inside, which you can tell this little beam right here, a little plastic bar, actually restricts you from scooting your seat back that much. You're really limited to how much you can scoot it back. So if you're a tall person, that might be something that you don't like. Let's go inside the car. And this is what I mean. I'm not the tallest person. I want to say I'm about 5'10", and I do still have a little bit of gap over here, but usually my passengers like to scoot their seat all the way back, so it's actually touching right here, and there's no more space that they can recline. You can also see like how far back the seat actually is. When my passengers want to ride comfortable, they do have the seat all the way back, so they have no more space. If you were a taller person, I don't think this car would be the most comfortable for you unless you're willing to put up with it. But for me, this isn't a big issue, but that is something to consider when you buy this car. And what I just pointed out so far is just a few of the things to consider when buying this car. To me personally, it doesn't really bother me, but that is just something that I didn't really know until I bought this car. And if you're looking to buy this car, I hope by me telling you guys this thing, you guys now know what to expect. If you plan to lower your car at all, I'm just on lowering springs, so I'm not like slammed to the ground. But one thing you do want to consider is how low your front end is going to look, especially if you get a lip. Look at this clearance. Yeah, that's easily 1 inch off the ground. And even when I didn't have the lip, anytime I went in drive-throughs, anytime I went anywhere steep, my bumper scraped everywhere. And that's just how these cars naturally are. Once you lower them, even on springs, they sit super low to the ground, which I didn't even know. It does look like a small car, but I didn't think it would be that low from the front end. Luckily, to this day, I haven't broke the lip. I've been having it for a good solid month now, and I do scrape. I won't lie, I scrape everywhere I go. Just like you guys saw, it's 1 inch off the ground, so it scrapes everywhere. I don't have any too aggressive of a lip. If you're someone that doesn't like their cars scraping all the time, definitely don't lower the Supra. It does lower it a lot. I do have one more thing that I want to end it off with, and trust me when I say this one, you are gonna experience it a lot. And this is, everybody wants to race you. For some reason, anywhere I go, everybody wants to race me. The Hellcats, the Camaros, the Mustangs, any car you can think of, name it, and it wants to race me. I'll just be cruising anywhere, and they're always pulling up on me, downshifting, which I don't mind to run here and there, but I definitely don't like to race in residential areas, which where I live, it's mainly full of residential areas. The highest miles per hour where I live is probably like 35. So where I live is definitely not good for racing. I'm gonna end off the video with, be aware that when you buy this car, everyone's gonna want to race you. Sadly, if you can tell, I didn't drop a video about a car show like I mentioned, and that's because it started raining like crazy. The car show still went on, but I couldn't film it. I didn't want to get my camera away and ruin all the equipment, ruin everything. I'm gonna end off the video here, and I'll see you guys in the next video.